I'm making this the 5th time because I'm trying to save your time, and always I start blabbering too much of random stuff. Somebody on Reddit wanted to know how to create X steel bands all around a steel chest, I mean wooden treasure chest. You could do it so that you just use what do you might call it, conform to shape, or whatever that thing is called, constraint to edge, constraint to edge I think it is called, and then do a chamfer, and you could do the band and then extrude. But it's not really perfect, because if you look at what's happening here, the edge width kind of changes. If you look at it like this, it's not the same, and then you're not gonna have a nice topology across it if you wanted to unwrap it or whatever. So I have a better suggestion, which is use PathDeform. So I'm just gonna remove that one edge from my selection and create a path. Create path from selection. Now we have a path from those edges. It's like that. And then we're going to create a box, which will be the band. Dun, dun, dun. And for ease of modifications, I'm going to make a reference copy. Reference is like an instance, so that gets history from the parent, but you can put things on top of it that don't end up on the parent. So for example, now I'm going to put PathDeform, world space modifier, PathDeform, pick path, move to path, and then as the pivot is in the center, I want this to be halfway. Obviously it's not aligned correctly because it's using the z-axis of the box to travel along the path. So we're gonna see, okay, it's otherwise good, except we need to rotate it 180. But it doesn't go from corner to corner, it just goes across. So I'm gonna put the X form before that. Oops, I put something totally different. And now I'm gonna rotate it 45 degrees. 45. Oops. Let's hope this is 45, because it would be nice for the other guy. Now, I can use the stretching to check how far along the path it stretches. So let's, oops, not that one. Let's put it like that. 0.75 is good for our uses now. And then we're going to use this to adjust the length. Kind of beautiful, I'd say. And now I'm going to create another copy, I mean reference, which is going to be the other band. And I'm going to copy from here. Oh yeah, you cannot copy both at once because the other one is a world space modifier. Move to path. Now it's on top of the other thing, but I'm gonna go back to the X form and rotate it 90 degrees so that it's 45 to the other direction. And now I have the two crossing bands. And now if I wanted to go and modify this guy, I could, for example, what would I want to do? What I want to do, this is what I want to do. So now they are, it came to both of those guys. And now if I wanted to do unwrapping or whatever, it would update and stay there. Obviously then you want at some point, either at this point or later. Now I think that in fact, this is the other thing. Now I wanted to modify just these edges, and it's pretty annoying because it only deforms the edges, and the edges are the selected edges are the only ones that get deformed to their correct place. So I add poly select here and hit show end result. And now if I do some turning here, as you see, the other one would need it the other direction, so you actually have to do it above the reference line. Just keep in mind, if you do edit poly stuff above this, then you can't go below, or depends on what kind of modifications you do, but you have to be kind of conscious there. Still, this is kind of nice way of doing that.